Hello, 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 what's all this then? It's only Laurence from Lost in the Pond on Mr. H and Friends YouTube channel. Because today I have the esteemed honour of taking Nakita and David on a journey. A journey through this, my home city of Chicago, well, Michigan Avenue. Because we only have a few precious hours left, which I've just realised sounds really morbid. I'm just talking about with each other today, where I'm going to take them to the places that I always take families when they come to visit us in Chicago. So, without further ado, let's get a train. Well, there's a party here of fans.
Just for us.
Just for us.
Yeah, they heard we were coming.
Yeah, we don't know them doing that. It's the most awkward thing eating a hot dog on camera.
It looks amazing to me.
Nice, I've got the box open. I don't know how any of this works, plus I don't eat donuts. Route 66 begins on one of these streets.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Really?
I've forgotten all about it. Route 66 starts up here, doesn't it? I'm good, how are you? Could I get the jumbo Polish sausage? All right, I'm going to go and eat without you all. Thank you. I do have to reiterate, this is not a Chicago-style hot dog.
I have to say, I'm absolutely blown away by how clean Chicago is.
Original Chicago dog, please.
Everything on it?
Yes, please.
I never know how to pose for B-roll. I'm the worst for that. I just stand and awkwardly do stuff. It's good to be around British people, I have to say.
it?
Yeah, every time it happens, it's like, oh, it just feels nice. It feels nice.
Do you encounter many in your daily life then, or not?
Not really, no, because, I mean, I don't go out the house very often. But when I do, and when it's a collaboration like this, it's always just so good. I think we have a cultural understanding of each other in some ways. It's the most awkward thing eating a hot dog on camera. It's so funny. I've always been one of those people who's like, when there's a camera on me and I have to eat, it feels like the pressure's on. So I have deep admiration for both of you.
We've gone for the Chicago dog with everything on it, no ketchup. There is some mustard as well. I feel like this is your domain because you love a hot dog, but let's have a go. That's good. That's different to anything I've had in terms of a hot dog. There's some like funky green relish on this as well. I'm not sure what that is, but with everything on it, it's actually really quite tasty. I'm quite liking that. I'm not entirely sure if it's all beef.
It's not a Chicago dog unless it's all beef.
This might be my first official, well, it is my first official Chicago dog because we're in Chicago, but also my first beef hot dog.
I've waited a long time for this. I've seen it in videos, seen it in movies, but I'm seeing it in the flesh. And I'm really wondering why I wore white today. Pickles, tomatoes, mustard, onions, 100% beef. This is my game, this is. Okay. This is when you realise just how big my mouth is. Mmm.
It's good, right?
There's so much going on in that.
Yeah.
It's not just dog. I've got the pickles, tomatoes, the mustard's got a lovely kick at the end. So you bite into the pickles, lovely. The beef, but that mustard at the end. It's really nice. It's quite strong for an American mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally they're quite tame.
It'll probably be Hellman's. That's usually what we use, yeah.
You really don't need ketchup at the end of the day, yeah.
I've always been like a 50-50 guy. Bit of ketchup, mustard, onions. That's really good. It's got a lovely kick to it, which is what I really like about it. Very tasty. And it's definitely been worth the wait.
Oh. Would you like to see what was once the tallest skyscraper in the world?
Yeah, yep.
That would be the Sears Tower. It's over here, poking out from the back. It's honestly not the best view ever, but it's the surprising view when you're walking along Michigan Avenue and you just look up and see it. Now, compared to a lot of buildings today, like the Burj Khalifa, it looks tiny, but to my childhood eyes, who was fascinated with this building, it's always just an astonishing thing to know that I live in the city where it is. Still here. We did that Route 66 about 4 years ago from this very location. And it's always staggering to me that it's just so unassuming. It's like just a sign and that's it.
Laurence and Tarah are very, very kindly showing us around. And we've got this beautiful Chicago bean here. It's very, very weird going underneath it. It's nice and cool. You feel like you're a bit of a tunnel, but also it's a beautiful day. Really vibrant, really clean. The only thing I've got to compare it to is London, which is very, very different to this. But yes, Chicago so far. It's beautiful, clean, everyone's friendly, lovely weather. I mean, look at these skyscrapers. Absolutely stunning. And this is coming from a country boy, not a city guy. I'm not a city guy at all. I normally steer clear of cities. I am shocked, honestly, at how nice and beautiful and clean this place is. Absolutely stunning.
You keep talking about how clean it is here, and I absolutely agree. But there is a secret as to why that is. It's because we have alleyways, and that's where all our trash is. So it is very dirty. You just don't see it.
So Laurence, where are you taking us next?
I'm taking you to the very room that you're in right now, which is a room within the Ghirardelli building here in Chicago. Ghirardelli is exciting to me in some ways because being a British person who only knew about Hershey's in terms of American chocolate, somebody introduced me to this, a San Francisco company, and I think it's better than Hershey's, and I thought, why not bring you and the kids to experience ice cream here with me today? Jeez, this looks so good.
Ghirardelli going in. I think this is traditional hot fudge.
I'm sure we're going to get.
Let's go in together. That's a good idea.
Yay, teamwork.
Oh, I'm going to try.
You can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We like whipped cream on our ice cream, don't we?
On everything.
Yeah, on everything.
Whipped cream all the time.
I bet that's a great reason to have whipped cream. I'm loving it. We love whipped cream, don't we? Actually, we love dairy.
I'll try to get your chocolate.
Yum, yum. Yay.
Oh, caramel.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Want some more?
Yum.
Is that nice? Nice.
I'm glad we went for the mini.
Yeah, the regular ones are literally pressed towards the
Yeah.
side.
So, interesting definition of the word regular.
I didn't know that they had mini with this, so I'm glad to do that.
The lady told me at the counter, so that was good. And this was what she recommended, which I'm glad she did.
That is absolutely right. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Yeah.
Salted caramel. I already know this is going to be amazing. Ooh.
Oh, you got it all in there.
Oh, yeah. I'm a seasoned pro.
I was gonna say, you've done this before.
It's true.
Yeah. Oh, I see you. You've got a little bit of ice cream on you. Just a bit.
Have you been eating ice cream?
Wow. This is deluxe. That is so creamy.
Oh, it stayed up this time.
Mm.
Look at it. Oh, look at this.
What about this?
That's so nice. Can't go wrong with salted caramel, honestly. The sweet, the salt.
No, I've got a question. Well, I would say caramel. He pronounces it different.
Over to you.
I say caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah, caramel.
But there are certain Americans who would just pronounce it with 2 syllables.
Yeah, caramel.
I say caramel.
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 Yeah,
The emphasis on the L. Caramel, I think, is actually standard for where I grew up. I don't know why I started saying caramel.
You're caramel and you're caramel, and I'm caramel, I think. Although maybe I've lived here long enough that I have a hybrid of all of it. And at this point,
Almost certain.
caramel.
Caramel, the one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Squirrel.
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 Clear, we are trying to pronounce the name of an animal while inside a chocolate building.
Squirrel. Or in my bad British accent, squirrel.
Squirrel? That is a really bad British
is.
accent. So, who fancies coffee?
Always.
Great. Now, I'm going to take you to a place that isn't necessarily the place that I would usually go to, but it just happens to be next door to Ghirardelli. And there is a bit of a story behind it. This is Peet's Coffee. It's also a place that originated out of San Francisco, just like Ghirardelli. Strange coincidence? Or was that done on purpose? I don't know. I do know that it feels right to go here as opposed to Starbucks. So, let's do it.
What have you got there, Laurence?
I have a latte. That's nice. Let's say it at all. It's just a latte. It's good. It's just basically good quality. There's not much more to say beyond that, but feel free to give me your take. What did you guys order?
We were like really quite bored, and we both went for an Americano.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
That's fine.
But then we could really taste. Americano might be a little bit boring, but I can really taste the coffee in an Americano. So let's try it. They're smooth, rich, bold, everything you want out of an Americano, and hot. Like, my mouth is burning a little bit. You should have had a little bit of milk in that, I think. I was commenting on some of the sizes of the coffees, because some of these are massive, look. Like, you would literally not sleep for a week.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take the lid off. Now, my relationship with coffee has really improved over the years, particularly when Nakita and I got together. In the UK, when you do buy a coffee like this, it's never normally as good as it is in a mug. So it's going to be interesting to see what this is like. A black Americano is basically exactly what I need after a belly full of Ghirardelli ice cream, which was beautiful. Smells good. Yeah, that's good coffee. Americano in America. Yeah, that's a lot better than what I get if I was on the road, going to like a service station. Normally they're not as good.
They've been sitting for a while.
Yeah, exactly. This seems a lot fresher. I'm glad to say it's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. It's plenty hot enough, but not going to burn my tongue.
It's hot enough that you have 2 cups.
Yeah,
It looks
That's
like.
true, yeah.
that's true. I have to say, we don't know where we're going yet. We're going, I think we've got 1 or 2 more stops to go. I'm having such an amazing time in Chicago. Massive, massive thank you to Laurence and Tarah for showing us around this, I've got to say, a beautiful city.
It is.
And one of my biggest shocks so far, how nice it is. I swear I'm not saying it.
Everyone we've ever collabed with in this city has said the same thing.
It's one of my favorite
And
things to do.
I love that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Recall.
After our first coffee from Peet, we had absolutely no idea where Laurence and Tarah were taking us next. They had planned our entire Chicago adventure for us, and we weren't allowed to know a single stop in advance. Every destination was a complete surprise. One of those surprises was Firecakes Craft Donuts. But there's a twist. You'll have to stay until the end of the video to see what happened when we finally got to try them. For now though, Laurence and Tarah had another Chicago classic waiting for us.
You cannot come to Chicago and not try Chicago deep dish, which I know you've already done before. Excuse me. Keep that in. I love that they're in the background. This is amazing. Yeah, you can't come to Chicago and not try Chicago deep dish pizza, which I know that you have had before, but this is Malnati's, and they are a big deal here in Chicago. It's the big one. Wow. One of the big ones. So we already ordered it. We're going to go in and get it, but there's a party here of fans.
Just for us.
Just for us.
Yeah, they heard we were coming.
Yeah, we don't know they're doing that. No.
We've had an epic day.
We've had a very fun-filled full day.
Oh, so I got some pizza meal.
We have. This is our first authentic Chicago deep style pizza.
Do you know it's deep style?
It feels deep, it feels heavy. We've got like this salad as well.
Chicken wings.
Oh, we like put these dips.
Oh wow.
Okay, guys.
There you go, we go.
Ready,
Here we go.
steady.
Go.
Oh, blimey.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh my, that is a deep dish pizza, isn't it? That's a pizza pie, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at this feast.
This looks absolutely epic. The only thing is we haven't got a pizza cutter.
So that was the one thing I noticed, it's not cut. So I guess with a deep dish, do you use a knife and fork? You don't just use your hands? Let us know in the comments.
I was gonna say it looks amazing to me. It looks yummy to eat. What did you say?
I say exactly what you just said, Poppy. Daddy's cutting it up for us.
So we did attempt this at home. Nothing like this. When we were driving home, my
Yeah.
mouth was watering.
It was a challenge, and I was holding on to that warm pizza, and I didn't know what was inside, but it smelled so good, and the warmth and everything from it, and I was like, do you know what? I didn't know I was hungry, but I am. Oh my, look at that. Okay, this is how I know the pizza we made wasn't quite authentic enough. Okay, so I'm going first, am I?
Yeah.
This is like sausage and all sorts in this. Okay, I'm going in. Oh my.
Does that taste good, Mummy?
No, it tastes incredible. Oh, that Thai base. I have never had anything like that before. And I don't know what it is giving me vibes
I
of.
haven't even, Mummy.
I know you haven't tried it yet. The taste is going on in there, and I'm pretty sure that's like some Italian sausage or something going on.
Oh, there's sausage in there as well, is there?
I believe so. The only thing I will say, we probably do need some plates of some sort because I'm getting a bit messy.
Oh, Laurence did say about plates.
Ah, I've got an idea. Use one of the lids. I'll just have another bite. I need a moment.
Oh, no. Oh,
You got it, darling.
You got it.
I will just squeeze it like this.
Is that a pizza? Was that a pizza?
It smells so good.
I'm getting pizza all over me.
I can't be a gentleman any longer. I have to get stuck in because that's just incredible.
Oh,
Bloody hell. What we made didn't taste like that.
do you know what? I know we just said this. We've had such an amazing day, and we are so glad we made the trip to Chicago, but this dish alone would be worth the trip to Chicago in my eyes.
That was so good.
And that was really good, isn't it?
It is like comfort food. Right, hang on.
And then he's off.
And then he's off, you're right.
That is worth a happy dance. Heck, wow, wowzers. I can see the hype. Well, there's so much hype around this pizza.
So not only have we got a deep dish pizza, we have also got some chicken wings. We have got the dressing as well, which I'm not sure if there's blue cheese or garlic and herb, but it smells good.
Now, there is a way of pushing your fingers down and getting the whole lot, but I'm not going to do that.
Are they spicy?
Yeah, they're spicy. I'm trying to work out the seasoning on it. There's a lot of meat on this.
That hot sauce is like a Frank's, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's Frank's, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It always surprises me how much meat you can get on a chicken wing.
We don't get very good meat on our English chicken wings, but I've got to say, that coating is like a little bit of a crisp to it, but not too much. So it's like a really nice skin with a little bit crispiness.
That's lovely with the sauce. That's really nice with the sauce. So Alana loves the pizza so much, she's having another bit. And while she's doing that, we're going to try this salad. And I'm grateful that they thought of us like this because we've been having lots of meat, haven't we?
We have.
Lots of naughty stuff, so it's quite nice to have. Is this like a Caesar salad?
I don't think so. That's the thing I was saying to Tara about salads. You get so many different variations of salads over here that I wouldn't even know what to order, but this looks just really fresh and tasty.
Try it.
Okay, it's got some kind of croutons in it as well.
And onions.
And onions, yeah. And carrot and cucumber and tomato.
And lettuce.
The green stuff's good.
We need a bit more green stuff in our diet at the moment.
That's really tasty.
I'm actually going to have a bit of this dressing.
Well,
Sauce.
I think we're meant to pour some of that possibly on this. I'm not sure.
Okay. I'm going to make a mess. Who cares?
It all goes really well.
Really well.
So our epic food tour and adventures around Chicago have not finished yet because we are going to be back, or they're going to be back tomorrow morning, and we are trying the donuts.
Oh, nice. I've got the box open. I don't know how any of this works, plus I don't eat donuts. So this should be fun.
Yeah. This has been torture for you, isn't it?
Oh, it's been fine. All right, so now we're awkwardly sitting in their hotel restaurant area with a box of donuts, and I'm whispering so as to not, freak everybody out.
It's not actually our hotel, though. We don't own it.
Oh, you don't own it,
We don't own it. We're just staying here.
I feel better now. So we have several donuts. I don't know how donuts work because I don't eat them. So Tara, what do we do?
Dig in.
Dig in.
Dig in, just choose, pick, make your choice.
I know which one is Alana's.
Oh yeah, which one's Alana's? Do you want to pick yours out?
Story behind Firecakes.
So they apparently formed in 2013. They're a relatively new donut company. And we just thought these would be a good representation of Chicago donuts in this day and age.
The bougiest.
And the bougiest.
They were quite bougie, I'd give them that, but they look incredible in the shop.
And they're big as well.
They are, they're massive. So take your pick. I mean, let's pass these around. Which one speaks to you?
Go for the cinnamon roll one. But
Oh, better you than me. I'm not a cinnamon fan.
We love cinnamon, don't
You kind of have to be in your line of work, I think,
Yes.
because there's a lot in America.
Tara, do you like cinnamon?
I love cinnamon.
Alana went for the rainbow one, didn't you? Rainbow.
So colourful. Do you like them?
Literally anything.
Strawberry field, I'll go for that one then.
Cheers, Mummy.
Oh, wow.
This is going to be messy.
Yes, indeed.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Oh.
I love watching you all eat donuts. It's so gratifying.
Have I got a white moustache now?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious.
I mean, it was white before, I suppose, but...
It was. You just an extra silver fox now.
That takes me back to childhood.
Oh,
I
yeah.
used to be somewhere in the UK. I don't know if it was worldwide, called Mount Stevens, and they used to do nice cakes and pasties and pies and things like that. And it reminds me of it, but it's better.
Oh, good. I was going to say, how easy or hard is it to procure donuts in the UK?
We've got Krispy Kreme, or cream.
Oh, yeah.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
We do have access to various donuts in the UK,
Yeah.
but nothing compares to this. I promise you, I'm not just saying that. That cream, as soon as it touched my lips, I was like, ah. Oh, I'm in for a treat here. I'm in for a big treat.
Chicago has an absolutely endless amount of donut shops, it feels like. This is just one of them. In addition to, of course, the ever-pervasive Dunkin' Donuts, you have this, but you also have Stan's Donuts is the one you see everywhere, and plenty of others.
Sorry, I wasn't listening at all.
No, that's totally fine. I completely understand. I was just jabbering on.
It's an actual cinnamon roll.
Oh, it is?
I thought it was like a cinnamon roll flavoured donut, but it's not. It's a cinnamon roll.
Interesting.
So this is actually like a traditional jam donut, but unlike the British one, it's actually got jam inside.
Oh, there you go. So the British one, they put it where?
They just leave a little bit on the side, so you end up eating the whole 3/4 of it and going, where's the jam? And you take one last bite. Oh, there's that little bit of jam they squeezed in.
Aha! Okay.
So you got jam all the way through it.
That's lovely.
Good helping of jam. And talking of messy, I think I've just done that on this one.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Let's film up a close-up on you guys.
Oh.
And what's your rainbow one taste like? Is that nice?
I eat the icing.
Oh, yay! The icing's the best part, isn't it?
Look how much jam's in there.
It's just such a nice surprise, isn't it? I like food items where when you're eating them and you don't know that there's something in the middle like that. It's beautiful.
And the amount.
I've got to say, that cinnamon one, I kind of say I'm a little bit of a connoisseur now on cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that. That one is up there. It's moist, it's not really bready and dry, and it's got a good ratio of cinnamon, sugar, and that frosting, and I think a little bit of cream cheese. Really, really tasty.
A little bit of cream cheese.
Well, a lot of cream cheese.
Yeah.
A generous American helping.
Very, yes, indeed.
Now, my trousers have also really enjoyed the rainbow frosting, which I didn't eat. Somehow, someone has managed to get frosting all over me. So I think the frosting was good. I'm not sure about anything else.
It's a standard vanilla donut, but you know, I'm a simple person, so I kind of like those. All right, so this is a rhubarb fritter. I really like their apple fritters, but I haven't tried the rhubarb one. I mean, of course, rhubarb is something that you really only get from like May to June in the US. Once you get past June, you really don't want it while it is fresh because it can go rancid. So this is very seasonal. Okay. I feel like I could probably use some more rhubarb, if I'm honest. I think I got the worst of the bunch, but it's still really good. I mean, you can't beat deep fried dough, right?
There are 3 reasons I can't eat that.
See, it's kind of sparse.
So just before we go, I was going to say a massive, huge Chicago thank you. The YouTube sensation Laurence Brown and his amazing wife, Tarah, who's been looking after us, showing us your amazing city. One of the biggest shocks for us was how beautiful Chicago is. And thank you so much for your time. You took a whole day out and this morning just for us. So we really do appreciate it. Please keep in touch and thank you so very much for all your support and your time.
Thank you. We will be keeping in touch, and I want to extend that thank you to all of you as well for making the last 24 hours very exciting. I felt like I was on vacation for that. Well, if you enjoyed watching us hop from place to place, how about a change of pace? That rhymed. Because over on my channel, you can watch us sitting on a bench talking about American food experiences. You'll watch that video next. And until the next video, goodbye.